And I just need to watch out for a barrel here. I'm actually going to predict his Goblin barrel. Great prediction right there. Nice. And that actually is going to save our tower pretty much. Ew, what is up gamers? It's Turkey here, and today I'm going to be pushing top ladder with one of the most underrated decks in the entire meta. That's right, back at it again, cooking people on top ladder with this 2.8 elixir Hypno CR deck. Because having a big spell is overrated. All jokes aside though, this deck is absolutely insane, and majority of players just don't know how to defend all of the overwhelming amounts of spam and pressure that you can hit them with. So if you've never tried this deck, I hope that this is a sign for you to give it a try, because I promise it's going to be okay. You don't need a big spell, all that you need is skill. We saw multiple players at the CRL World Finals using different variations of this deck, so that's proof enough for me. But don't take my word for it, because as we know, talk is cheap. So come along for the ride and I will show you how to overwhelm your opponents with this deck. Alright, into our first match of the video against the best. We're going to go ahead and give them the good luck and hope that they are actually not the best and that we're a little better. Dude, I cannot get enough of this deck. I swear, this deck is so fun. So many people don't know how to play against this deck, don't know how to defend against it. And right off the bat, it looks like we're going to have a mirror matchup. Nice. We force the log out. This is going to be a tough defense. I expect him to go for like a barrel or a Valkyrie or something like that. Okay, yeah, he goes Goblinstein. So he's running Goblinstein bait. Very important that I pulled that over to the side, so that way that this gang doesn't get hit by the electricity, and it got hit by the electricity. So unfortunate start for your boy. He's running, what's it called? Goblinstein bait, which is a very popular variation or like spin-off of this. Having Dagger Duchess is like pretty weak against the Goblinstein. You can see there a little bit of an overextension on offense, and we got punished. So well played to my opponent. I think if we play this like perfectly, that we can bring it back. Because I don't know if this deck runs a big spell. It might run a rocket or something, but we're just going to make sure that we play a little more diligently. And I think going Dark Goblin there was a little bit of an overextension, so good hindsight. First match of the video. Alright, let's see what he does here. I kind of want them to overextend. Oh, I think he's running Recruits, Goblinstein, like something very, very aggressive like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go gang here. I can't afford to take any more damage on this side, like just truthfully I can't. We're going to go barrel as well. We'll see which side he chooses to defend. He logs on the quote-unquote fake side, and we're actually going to get good damage on this side as well. Okay, nice. Okay. One of these should connect, if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to be back in the game. Oh, what? I thought that interaction... That's fine. It's fine. Just like that, we're back in the game. Really, one good push is all it takes to get back in the game. Princess like this here. I don't really care about that left side. If I lose that left side, I'm going to lose the game anyway, so I might as well just try and have something that he needs to spend elixir on. So, okay. He goes Cannon Cart in the back. I don't hate that play. We're going to go Cannon like this, because like just in case he has a rocket, right, which he probably does. Okay. Okay, we're going to go Dark Goblin like this, and then I'm going to go Valkyrie High to protect it from like a Dark Goblin of his own. That's kind of the idea. Nice, okay. So safe from a Dark Goblin. Ice Spirit Gang here actually takes care of this, so he can't pop the ability in time. And I just need to watch out for a barrel here. I'm actually going to predict his Goblin barrel. Great prediction right there. Nice. And that actually is going to save our tower pretty much. Okay. Nice, nice. We're in it. 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 That was his big push, right? That was his big, scary push that we survived. Okay. We're going to go like this here. And I can actually let that Dark Goblin go. I'm really not super worried about that. He has to spend on this Dark Goblin, and he messes up big time. Big time flubs coming out from my opponent, and I'm telling you, I think we can bring this game back. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go real barrel on this side, and then we're going to go high cannon here and protect the Princess. He logged on the wrong side. Exactly what I kind of anticipated here. Beautiful, and we outcycled his log. Nice. That cannon cart goes down. It's not going to cross the bridge. We're going to get good damage on that side. I don't need to spend on the opposite side with the Dark Goblin, and just like that, he's feeling the pressure. He has to spam me here. Let's go like this. Cannon down low to help defend this. Look at the left side. He had to respond to the left side. Nice. We're bringing this game back, dude, after like a pretty scary start, I'm not going to lie. Okay, nice. He has to do that. He logs. Oh, he misses one of them, and that's going to be GG's. Bringing that game back from the depths of our bad start. That is so satisfying. We're going to hold that W. See you in the next match. All right, into our next matchup here against the Almighty Mo. Has Miner in his banner, but that doesn't really tell me anything. The amount of people that I've seen like convert and play this deck is so cool. I feel like I didn't see people play decks that didn't have big spells. I mean, there are a few decks here and there, but this deck is thriving. Like, it is, not only are people playing it, I see it everywhere, like in the top 100, the top 1000, like on all portions of top ladder. I see this deck. I'm actually gonna try and keep my princess alive. I think this will do it. I think she'll live here. No, she died. Okay, so that actually proved to be a bad play. I really didn't need to use my Valkyrie in that situation. I was trying to be greedy and keep my princess alive, and now we're gonna find ourselves in a little bit of a predicament. So I'm gonna try and get King Tower activated here, and that's like really the only way we get out of this alive, I feel like. Okay, and we are going to get out of this alive, just from the looks of it. We're gonna go like this. If he goes arrows, we can go Valkyrie. And that proved to be a really, really strong defense. Wow. Okay, that was not at all what I was trying to do. But we actually took no damage. We got a wall breaker connection on the opposite lane. And a King Tower activation? Holy moly. Okay, so really, really great start for us. I'm not too threatened by Mega Knight in general, just like from a matchup perspective. Okay, he has to spend on the princess, so I'm going to do this. He drops the Ram Rider. Nice. Okay. It sounds like the game sound is a little desynced, so I apologize for that. I'll get that fixed after this game. Okay. Cannon gonna help out as well as the King Tower paying dividends. I'm fine going Princess at the bridge in this matchup.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, he hit me with the hog question mark emote. I'm gonna try and fix this, see if this will fix the audio desync. It did not. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're gonna go all in on this side because I think he's gonna like defend the left side. Nice. He goes rage. Okay, peep the left side and the right side. He's gonna eat the wall breakers. Oof the roof though. Okay, so the one thing that is kind of scary is like if he does just go all in on a push, it is very difficult for us to stop it. So I assume that's what he's gonna set up to do here. I mean, you can kind of see it right now. He's already getting ready to go in. Okay. We're gonna go Ice Spirit here, and then he goes arrows. That's fine. We're gonna go Valkyrie. Okay. Nice. We actually have another cannon in cycle here. I'm actually gonna let this Mega Knight jump. I know it looks weird, but we're gonna be okay. It's not gonna do that much damage. Yeah, the support troops are what I was really worried about, to be honest. And I don't know about those arrows. Those arrows are gonna end up kind of like, I think, costing him because we get a double wall breaker connection, and now he doesn't have arrows to defend this, so he has to go like, I don't know, last second something. He's just gonna try and tower trade instead. But even if he takes this tower, it's like we've dealt so much damage to the other lane that it's like really not that big of a deal for us. Okay. Nice, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm like, you're going to tower trade and then you're going to lose your tower. So we're going to hit him with a bit of BM because he's a Mega Knight player who's BMing us. So easy win there, I feel like. We're going to hold that W. I'll see you in the next match. Into our next match against the King. Cool username, I guess. I don't know. He's running Dagger Duchess. That's not great for us, but, it, you know, could be worse. Okay, I'm just going to go Ice Spirit here. And then I'm going to go Valkyrie as well. I don't have a log or anything, so... I overspent a lot on that, but I mean, he spent 7 elixir, we spent more than 7 elixir, but we took essentially no damage other than the drill spawn and giant damage, and we do have a decent counter push. Decent. Yeah. Okay, bats. We're gonna go like this to help deal with the bats. I wish I would have put the princess in the spot where it would have been easy to activate King Tower. This should jump onto everything, and then Valkyrie will help make sure that we don't get any wall breaker damage. So, decent defense, absolutely, given the circumstances. He's probably expecting a barrel, so we're going to go wall breakers here. He needs to spend something else unless he wants to eat those wall breakers, and it looks like he's going to. Now I'm scared, yeah, because he's going to go barrel or something like that. Got to keep this Dark Goblin healthy, otherwise we're dead. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Not the best for your boy, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta crack an egg to make an omelet, and you can see here, that Dark Goblin absolutely cooking an omelet. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if he drops a Mega Knight on this. I don't think he can afford it. He's probably just gonna eat it. Ooh, late arrows. You love to see it. Alright, so Mega Knight's tricky, honestly. The Inferno Dragon is such a nuisance because you don't have a big spell for it, and if they protect the Inferno Dragon well, it can just get a lot of value. In general, princesses at the bridge are not good in this matchup. You want to play them in the back so they can help with the Evo bats and things like that. So from this point on, I'm going to play relatively conservatively and try and get chip damage over the course of the match when I can get it. Okay. He doesn't have arrows in cycle, so I don't really need to worry about him like taking care of my Goblin gang. Nice, and we actually don't take that much damage there. He does need to spend on the princess. I'm going to try and predict. I thought he was going to play bats. My fault. That's still not a bad prediction. Okay, nice. He's going to go bats last second, and I think one of these connects. Beautiful. And just like that, we're in a really good spot. Again, I'm trying to save my Valkyrie here because... Yeah, okay, we're fine. He missed the arrows. He missed the arrows. I was trying to save my Valkyrie. The point of the Goblin Drill is to bait out At least I think this is the point, is to bait out your Valkyrie, so then they can get a value Mega Knight. Okay. Okay, I need to be really careful. I think I will have to drop the Valkyrie here because I think he's going to go arrows. Okay. No, he goes in with the Goblin Drill. He can't afford a Mega Knight or anything. He can only go for like a last second arrows. So I'll be ready. Nice, okay. Mega Knight comes down late. It's fine with me. Fine with me. A-okay. Cannon's going to take care of this. And honestly, really creative deck. Points for creativity. Our deck just a little bit better. I mean, it can handle... Yeah, he gave up. It can handle weird unorthodox decks like this. So GG's to the king. I guess we're the king now. Dethroned. We'll hold that W, and I'll see you in the next match. Up here against Overgriff. Probably how you'd say it. Overgriff. And thank you so much for watching. I usually like save my my thank yous for the end of the video, but I'll say it now. I didn't post any videos for the last 2 days, so if you're here and you're watching, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Beautiful. I'm cool with this. He eats the Spear Goblins. Probably not going to eat the Wall Breakers, though. And he still needs to spend on the Princess. I've seen a lot of Bomber. It's so interesting. I feel like Bomber's gotten a lot of like nerfs and balance changes, but still always seems like it's a viable card. Is he running Royal Hogs? I feel like when I see this deck, I immediately think Royal Hogs when I see Delivery, but that's not always the case. Perfect cannon placement so that it still helps out with the Doctor. And it's going to help out with the other side as well. Okay. Skeleton Barrel makes me think not. Maybe he's just running a bridge spam type of deck. I don't really know. I don't know what I don't know. Okay, he could go barrel with this. He does. So we're going to go like this and apply a little bit of pressure. If he plays something on my Dark Goblin, I can play like a Valkyrie if I need to. I'm going to try and sneak this in. I don't think he'll be ready for it, and I might force out like a spell or something because the Dark Goblin goes behind. It actually forced out the Goblinstein, which is really, really... I'm fine with that because that Goblinstein is not going to get any value. Wow, that ended up proving to be a really, really good play. Holy moly, that was awesome. I definitely got my value from that interaction, so I'm stoked about that. Still 100% trying to figure out his win condition, like if it's Ram Rider or something like that. I'm going to see if he goes Bomber here. Okay, he goes Cannon. I'm actually going to do this. Okay. Apply a little bit of pressure. Delivery comes down. Yeah, maybe not that good of a play in hindsight, but sometimes you gotta, when you're playing a deck like this that is like spammy and like a bait style of deck, you gotta take risks sometimes and trying to catch your opponent off guard. Nice. He goes Goblinstein again, no surprise. I actually don't have a building in cycle this time, so this is a lot more of a threat than it previously was. Oh, crapola. Oh, crapola. He's going to get good damage from that. The good news is we're going to have a decent counter push. Not an amazing counter push, but it is a counter push nonetheless. Let's go like this. We have double barrel down. Nice. And he actually drops the delivery on what I would say was the right side. So well played to my opponent. But honestly, for that like tornado lineup, he didn't really get that much damage. We're actually tied, so we're good here. So it looks like he's just playing a bait deck, like a chip deck, trying to get skeleton barrels on the tower, you know, trying to get Evo Bombers on the tower, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. So I feel as though we're not going to let him get away with that Evo Bomber lineup. At least we shouldn't. Okay. Okay. A little bit of cannon remaining, going to help us out. Okay. Once again, I'm apt to do this because he just used his monster. We have Evo Valkyrie as well, who's going to be great. Nice, he goes for the NATO, but we have the spam coming. But what about the rest of the spam? But what about the rest of the spam? Nice, good choice of timing to spam him in that situation. That's what this deck does so well, is it exploits very, very bad cycles from your opponent. Okay, kind of a crazy NATO, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Kind of felt like a desperation push coming out from my opponent, to be completely honest with y'all. Okay, we're gonna go, I'm actually gonna go real barrel on this side because I think he's gonna hyper defend the other lane. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, decent. We actually have more damage on that lane, so I guess you could argue that that was worth it. At this point, if I just play good defense, I really don't see myself losing this match. Okay, well, Princess goes down. Oops, I thought she was gonna live. Okay. Beautiful. Let's pressure behind this Valkyrie. Valkyrie's really hard for him. Like, he doesn't have a log. All he has is like a delivery or something. So the Valkyrie can be a pain to deal with. Okay. Like I said, just good defense. Defense wins championships. Always. We're going to go cannon in a position where it would activate King Tower here. Then Dark Goblin. We're going to go Goblin Gang. Nice. And we do get the King Tower activation. And man, we are just playing masterfully. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't want to glaze myself too much, but it'd be very easy to get overwhelmed in this matchup. And we're just playing so well, so disciplined, going in when it's a good time to go in, and when it's not a good time, not. Okay. Right as I say that, I feel like I go in at a bad time, but that's okay. This is going to be a good Valkyrie here. Princess, and then once that barrel pops, we're actually going to go for hopefully a well-timed Ice Spirit. Okay. Once again, kind of like a desperation push from my opponent. We're going to block this berry. And that was 5 minutes of disciplined gameplay. We're going to give him the good game. I hope that was helpful for you, all of those interactions. Was it perfect? No. Was it good enough to win? Yes. We'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against oh boy, Och General. I don't know how to say it. We're going to give him the good luck here. He gave us the good luck. I think starting with a barrel is one of the best plays that you can do in general. I didn't mean to let that mortar lock, actually. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. I thought the wall breakers were going to distract for the mortar, but that's okay. Take a little bit of chip. Mortar's an okay matchup. It depends, though, because Dagger Duchess against, like, the cannon cart is not very good. So, I'm actually going to go Princess here because I don't really need to worry about those bats. Even with all this, I still don't really think I need to worry about the bats. Oh, maybe with the Earthquake. Even so, we don't take any damage, so... And I can just go for a really easy wall breaker kite here. If he predicts it, it's well played to him. Go like this. And just like that, we're chilling like a villain right now. If he logs... Oh, I was like, if he logs over there, he's in trouble. It's actually smart that he didn't log in that situation. Okay, so Mortar, Hog Mortar. This is a really interesting deck archetype. It used to be more popular, but the whole thought behind it is they go Hog Rider, I use my building, and then I don't have a building in cycle for his Mortar, or vice versa, because a cannon's really good against the Hog, and it's really good against the Mortar, so you're just... That is their win condition. I'm fine doing this. I'm going to try and catch like skeletons or like a cheap card. He actually goes Queen. That's smart. Okay, I'm going to try and get him to use his ability early. I don't want my daggers being wasted on it, so this will hopefully make him pop the ability. Yeah, and then even if he goes Hog, it's not that big of a deal. We're often going to go for defensive wall breakers. Just take sure the Queen doesn't get on our tower. And yeah, we're chilling. Ice Spirit here will block like bats or skeletons because he wants to play a cheap card on this. Yeah, nice. Now that he just wasted his Evo bats. That was perfect. Yeah, whenever you go Dark Goblin like that, they really want to play like something cheap. Okay, let's do this. If he logs, I'm actually fine because then I can kind of punish with a double barrel. I really wouldn't mind if he did that. And plus, he logs like kind of late, right? He logs late after the mortar's already dead. Nice. Really well played on that Valkyrie. That Valkyrie was beautiful. He timed it perfectly. He knew I was going to go in for the barrel. So that was just very intelligently played. I'm going to expect a Hog here. So I'm going to have my Evo Valkyrie ready. Okay. We'll see. I guess not. Not right away anyways. Okay. Interesting plays. Not bad. Just interesting. Hopefully he goes Hog with this. So then even if he pops the ability, it gets sucked in. It's exactly what we wanted. Beautiful. And now this is still getting sucked in. Perfect. That was exactly what we wanted in that situation. Okay, we're going to go with low wall breakers here. And I am going to immediately cannon. He kind of read me there. That was well played. Okay. Cool. We're already back to another set of wall breakers, though, so I ain't really worried about it. I should have split those, though, in hindsight. Now, I am worried about this push. This is like one of the first pushes that I'm like, oh god, we're kind of in trouble. I'm going to try and block the bridge. And I'm going to cannon like over here just so he can Earthquake everything if he chooses to go for the Earthquake, which I think he will in this situation. He doesn't have the Queen ability, though. We're going to apply a light bit of pressure just so he can't go all in. 2 elixir only to apply pressure is great. Nice. So far, so good. I'm actually liking the way that we're playing this matchup. It's not easy. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. It's not easy, but it's not like a hard counter or anything. It's just difficult. Okay. Can be difficult, I should say. I do like him not having like a firecracker or anything like that, though. I'm going to go like this in case he tries to go bats. Oh, I meant to play wall breakers. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're chilling like a villain. Again, I want him to use the ability early here. Valkyrie plus Ice Spirit is going to be great. Come on, Valkyrie. Beautiful. That is such a great counter to that. Double Princess Domination here. He goes Log. We're going to go Dark Goblin here. Dark Goblin, the MVP of this matchup, truly. No Log in cycle either. 1 HP Dark Goblin is our best friend. Ice Spirit's going to distract just for a little bit, and now that was basically a wasted mortar. Okay. He goes Log. Okay, Okay, we have double barrel in hand. I'm still going to go for it, even though we are down a little bit of elixir on this counter push. Okay. Ice Spirit's going to distract for the mortar. And then I can Valkyrie here to make sure that his Valkyrie goes down. Bad Hog, because I can put it outside of Earthquake range. Exactly. Exactly. And he's BMing. He feels the pressure. I don't know why, to be honest. Like, I don't think his deck's any better than mine, TBH. We're going to go like this here. He has 2 mortars down, but we don't care. We're just spreading out all of our troops. You can feel the frustration from my opponent. He just wasted his log. I don't agree with that. He's just trying to spam me as mortar players do at this point. We're going to go like this. Get a princess onto the tower and make sure that he doesn't break through with the hog. Princess locked on as well. So we're going to hit him back with the CR1 emote and a little bit of BM because he's just whining. I don't know what he's complaining about. We're going to hold that W and we'll see you in the next match. Into likely our last match of the video against this player. I've been having a blast with this deck. This is my favorite deck this season. But, you know, you got to cut it off after like 20 minutes. No one wants to hear me yap about the game for 20 minutes, and I understand that. Okay, Dark Goblin doesn't tell me much other than that he is running some sort of bait deck. Perfect princess placement to keep my princess alive, but still force out something from him. We're going to go like this. Looks like it's going to be a mirror matchup of sorts. I don't want his princess to help out with the gang, so I'm going to do this. See how he was probably expecting that that princess was going to support. Nice. Well-timed Dark Goblin to make sure that, what's it called? Blah, 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 that the log doesn't defend against it. So it is not a mirror match. I'm wrong. I don't want to spend anything else here. I'm down elixir. I could go wall breakers, but that would be an overextension, especially when he's playing a spam style deck. And I don't want to give him, I don't want to overextend at all. Okay, we're going to go for like a wall breaker kite here. I think that's one of the best ways that you can defend the prince. They're pretty cheap too. And then, yeah, it forces out a princess, which is awesome in that scenario. Okay, hopefully he doesn't protect it. I'm going to go Dark Goblin like this. And once again, go like this. He can log everything, but he opts to go for that instead, and that's fine with me. We actually get good chip damage. I'm going to Princess instead of Valkyrie and save my Valkyrie for the barrel. He's going to have Evo barrel in this deck more than likely. Wall breakers here. I like our variant of the deck better. I don't 100% know everything that he's running, but I think I like our deck better. We're going to be ready for a barrel here if he chooses to go for it. Looks like he's not going to, though. Okay. I'm going to go double barrel here because he doesn't have log in cycle. So this is going to be awkward. Yeah, look, look, look. No log, no log. He just cycled back to log, but the damage is done, in my opinion. We're going to split wall breakers here so that I can get my princess to live and take care of his princess. And he needs to defend the wall breaker on the left. Or he could just choose to eat it, whatever he wants to do. Looks like that's what he's going to opt to do. This match is not over, though. When you're playing against spam decks, like, it's never over, like, truthfully. That's what's scary. Nice. Dark Goblin's going to take care of the princess, which is nice. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure while defending, not too much. I don't know about that log. I guess he knew he could defend with Evo Skeletons, but even with that, I don't know if that was the wave. Okay. We're going to be ready. Always ready for the barrel. Always hovering like my troops when I can. Okay. Okay. I hate when they, like, when people start to cycle stuff. He's getting ready for a double barrel push. I could feel it. I could feel it. Perfectly defended. We actually, I don't think we took any damage there. That wasn't, I don't think we took any damage there. Like that wasn't already, didn't already exist for us. And that was his big push, so it always feels good to defend that. Okay. Once again, I'm going to try and protect my princess-ish. Take care of his princess. And that is going to be the case. Ooh, not a bad log. Kind of feels like desperate, in my opinion, a little bit, but I understand it. Okay, I feel like we're kind of controlling the tempo of this match, so I'm going to keep it up. Those are bad wall breakers, in my opinion. Just kind of fed his princess. I didn't need to do that. Oh, but one of them is going to connect, so maybe not as bad as I initially thought. Okay, so gang over here, Ice Spirit to make sure that prince doesn't charge onto my cannon. My cannon is much more valuable to me alive than it is dead. Wall breakers just to make sure this doesn't get value, and we're playing so good right now. I'm very happy with how we're playing. No glaze either. Like we're just playing good. I'm not panicking either. Sometimes when I play bait, I panic. But triple elixir is the real test, right? Always. Okay, he failed that princess protection, so that's great for us. We're gonna go ahead and go like this, and we're gonna go Valkyrie to like pull everything in. Ice Spirit, and then Dark Goblin behind. He goes for the pre-log. I guess that maybe wasn't a pre-log, but it was a log. He's going to spam us here because, like, when you start to lose in bait matchups, so sometimes you just spam and hope that your opponent can't defend, and I respect that. We're going to get a princess here onto his princess, and that's going to be a good game more than likely because I don't think he can defend all of this, especially after he just used his log. So GG's. I think we definitely had matchup there. I'm not going to lie, but we played it very well. Excellent last match. We're going to hold that W. Catch you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you watching and supporting me. It means the world. This is the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot. And I will also put a link to this deck in the YouTube description so you can just open it inside of Clash Royale and give it a try. It is so much fun and it will make you a better player. I promise. So let me know what you think of this deck in the comment section. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.